Hello, horror fans! Welcome once again to the Horror Obese. Tonight, I'll be talking about The Haunting of Sarah. Now, The Haunting of Sarah is part of this 5-movie collection called House of Darkness, House of Light. Now, the movie The Haunting of Sarah is about Erica and Heather, two identical twins, and their children, and how their children have created this bond that they're more than just cousins and feel more like siblings, like brother and sister. They're so close that even after one of them suffers a tragic death, they can still communicate. Now, is their communication for the good, or is it all part of a sinister plan that will tear this family apart? Now, the movie centers around the twins and the children, and how after the death of one of them, it starts affecting Sarah, which is Erica's daughter. She starts saying that she still talks to David, and they still have these ongoing conversations even after she knows that he is not there anymore. Now, this brings concerns to Erica, her mom, but it also brings a ray, or you kind of feel like it brings this ray of hope to Heather, to where she thinks that she can, through Sarah, have this connection with her son, even after his death. Now, you kind of sort of know that there's a little resentment that Heather has towards Erica because of the day that the accident happened. Sarah was sick, and Erica forgot to call Heather not to pick up Sarah. So through that, because of that little setback, that's where the accident transpired. That's where the accident happened. But after so many incidents of how Sarah keeps saying that he keeps talking to David, and her father's just fed up about it, doesn't want to hear no more. I mean, he understands that, she's sad, she's going through this sort of transition and getting acquainted with the fact that he is not there anymore. He still wants her to go back to this lake house where Erica and Heather used to spend most of their time with their deceased mother. Now, while there, you feel how they kind of put aside Erica, and Heather wants to take over, and you start seeing it when they get rid of, or Heather convinces Erica to get rid of her housekeeper, Rosie. Now, Rosie is more suspicious of the motives behind Heather, and how she thinks that maybe the only way to get rid of the spirit of David is by getting rid of her his mother. Heather isn't she's not on the same page as Rosie, and convinces Erica to get not to fire her, but get rid of her at the moment, so she can continue with her plan. Now, through all this, you kind of think, you kind of like wonder, okay, is this just this? Is this something that she wants to do because she's lost her son and wants to maybe take over? But it's a little more than that, and you kind of find that out later on. But I think I've said a little too much about the movie. Now, you can tell right away that the movie is made for TV. It's a television horror story, or ghost story. More of a ghost story than a horror story. Of course, you don't get the big budget scares that you would get from, let's say, Insidious or The Conjuring. You get none of that. But I liked the story enough where I think it was good. and it kept me there till the end. I wanted to know how it ended. And although it didn't quite end how I expected it, I still was satisfied with the ending. I still liked it. And I'm sure some of you will like it too. Now, as I always say, when I kind of think that's not that it's a good movie, but it's probably not for everybody. I mean, if you're not into all those TV movies, or because they're pretty much slow burns, it takes a while for it to get to its point. But you know, this movie, when it does get to its point, it's really good. I mean, I liked it. I enjoyed it enough to watch it to the end. And like I said, it's not one of the endings I thought it was going to be, but it was satisfying enough to say, okay, it was cool. But as always, this is just my opinion. Don't take my word for it. If you haven't seen The Haunting of Sarah, check it out. You may find something you like. And if you haven't purchased yet House of Darkness, House of Light, look for it at your nearest Walmart. It's in the $3 bin. So, on that note, on to the next video.